Now, author Andrea Ross narrates her complicated journey of self-discovery in the coming-of-age memoir, An Unnatural Selection. And she's taking readers along for the ride. So Cody's standing by with more about the book.
Let me tell you, if you're at a dinner party, this is the person you shove your relatives out of the way to sit next to. That's how interesting Andrea is. Andrea is joining us right now to tell us about her new book and her new story and everything. I am fascinated by this. You are so interesting, Andrea. I'm sorry if I'm embarrassing you with this, but tell us, let's go back. You were a ranger at where?
At the Grand Canyon.
At the Grand Canyon.
I was a ranger at the Grand Canyon in the 90s when I was in my 20s.
See,
and then
right there
that launched a journey of lots of outdoor adventure for me.
Lots of outdoor adventures. You worked at several parks, right?
I worked in several capacities in the outdoors. So I worked as a wilderness guide in various places, and I also worked as a search and rescue leader. But that was the only park that I worked at.
Oh, okay. Okay. Once again, I'm sliding my chair right next to you at the dinner party because I'm fascinated. I am absolutely fascinated. So you're going through this journey and everything, and then what happened?
Well, the book is about the decade that I spent doing all these outdoor jobs while I also was searching for my own identity. So if you remember your 20s, that's a decade that is a lot of soul searching and identity searching for a lot of people. But I had a special circumstance, which was that I was adopted at birth in a closed adoption, which meant that I had no access to any information about my biological origins or heritage or anything like that. And so it sort of hit me in my 20s that I needed to know more about who I was and who I came from so that I could feel whole as a person. So that's what's happened then.
Okay, take us on the journey with you. Don't give everything away. I want people to read this book because it's really good. But just tell us a little bit about what happened on your journeys.
Well, I had a hard time finding people because there weren't very many legal avenues for me to use to access my records when I was at that time in the 90s. And so I did a little searching on my own while also working as a wilderness guide. So I would come out of the wilderness and I would go to archives and libraries and look through phone books and stuff like that, where I knew that at least in Colorado, because I knew that I had come from Colorado. And so it was this strange sort of back and forth between me dipping back into the backcountry and doing my jobs and having adventures out there, and then also doing some searching.
It's so interesting. So interesting. How can people get a hold of the book?
Well, it is available in all the regular outlets, big stores. Also, I recommend supporting small bookstores. And you can order it directly from the press, which is a small press called Cavan Carey Press. And I've found that they actually get it to you the fastest of anybody because they're actually there's just a guy there who will put it in an envelope for you and send it to you.
That is awesome. Well, very nice to meet you. And seriously, if I see you at a dinner party, I'm just giving somebody the Heisman. I'm knocking somebody out so I can sit next to you and talk to you all day long. You are fascinating, my friend. All right, Courtney, thank you so much for joining us. And get the book. I'm serious. It's great. It's fantastic. Back to you, Courtney.